A couple of weeks ago, I did a video at Firehouse and at Wawa because they had Thanksgiving subs. And a lot of people in the comment section that are from New Jersey said I had to go to this deli and try their Thanksgiving sandwich. So that's what I did today. And I also spent about $50. I got a bunch of other stuff we're going to try out. This deli is known as Ted's Deli. It's located, well, there's two locations, Rochelle Park and Paramus, New Jersey. And I've heard so many good things about this place. I've eaten there once, but I should specifically say I heard so many good things about this sandwich and some of the orders that I got from here. So that's what's on the agenda today. Little Jersey Deli, because we do sandwiches here as good as, or if not, better than most places. I know that's going to start a fight in the comment section, but I had to say it. Yes, I'm biased. I live here. I'm from here. I was born here. I was raised here. And other than going to school in Iowa, I've lived here my entire life. So this is what's on the agenda, bro. Drop a thumbs up, and you guys are already notified, but let's get into this video. So I'm going to start off with the reason that I came here, and this, yes, the same name as Wawa's namesake. This is called the Gobbler. So it's a Thanksgiving sandwich. It's on a hard roll. It's not on a long roll or a sub roll, as you may call it. But let me tell you what's on it, and let's get into this bad boy. I don't want to drop this. This is a heavy-ass sandwich, but yeah, this might hit. This might hit. I don't want to drop that piece of the sandwich right here, but this is the Gobbler. So it's fresh turkey stuffing, melted mutts, gravy, and cranberry sauce on a toasted roll. So they put mutts on this. I'm not mad at that. I wouldn't put that on my own Thanksgiving sandwich, but this is why you get other people's stuff. Everything on this is obviously, well, may not be obvious to some people, but it's all homemade stuff. So this shouldn't be stovetop and all that. But you can see the cranberry sauce sitting right there. That's my bite for me, but this looks pretty good. Oh, they sauced up the cranberry. This ain't even ocean spray. No. Hand-carved turkey, too. Nice amount of gravy. Yeah. This is good. This is good. Yeah. Let me get another bite for scientific research. I'll tear this damn sandwich up. It literally just tastes like a real Thanksgiving sandwich. What I mean by that is, if somebody actually made Thanksgiving dinner and put it in here, it doesn't taste like they made it just to make the sandwich, which they did because it's not Thanksgiving yet. We got about another week. I also got a bucket of their famous fries. This is what they're called. Everybody loves these fries. They all talk about these fries. There's more in here, by the way. But it costs you about a 7 spot, and you get this big bucket of fries right here. Crinkle cuts with their own seasoning blend on it. I mean, calling it your own seasoning is like, it's pretty much salt and pepper. They're good, though. They are seasoned crinkle cuts, you know? Like, there's nothing crazy about them. I'm sure their fries are, like, from a bag and stuff like that, but I don't know what people were saying when they said, oh, you got to get the fries. They're good, like, but I'm not going to make these at the crib. They season them well, though. I'm not sitting there hating, but what I'm getting, a little salt, a little pepper. That's pretty much it. Might be a little garlic powder in there. Might be. Not a lot. But you pair that with the sandwich. You see the hand-carved turkey on here. And there's your cross-section of the bite. This is damn good. The stuffing tastes homemade. I'm like digesting. It's good. Tastes homemade as well. Doesn't taste like cornbread stuffing. It tastes like bread stuffing. Like they're using their bread, which is a nice touch. And even though the sandwich isn't dripping, nothing about this is dry. If you put this on a regular made a turkey sandwich with it, it would bang. So adding it to this makes a damn good sandwich. If I'm rating this against every sandwich I ever got, I would give this an 8.3 out of 10. For reference, that is very high. Thanksgiving sandwich, other than the ones I make at the crib, I would say it's one of the better ones I've had. Period. A little bit of something different because I saw this when I was looking. I always do research, so I checked the different apps, what people order. This was the #1 order thing on all of the apps, so I said, okay, let's try it out. Chicken fingers platter. It costs $8 and change. You get, it looks like 3 chicken fingers and more of their fries. But the reason everyone said it was good is that they make their own honey mustard. So, yeah, they definitely do. That's like Whoa. Tastes a little different. The chicken fingers could be a little bigger. It says you get 3, but like you get 1 here and you get a quarter of 1 here. I'm dissecting, but it's not expensive, so I'm not really angry about it. All right, but let's try that honey mustard and see what's hitting on. Their honey mustard is good. Like my favorite types of honey mustards would be more made with the spicy brown. This is made with like a Dijon. But you add that to the damn fries and everything. You have yourself a nice meal. Being real, the chicken fingers alone, there's nothing going on with them. Like these are the same kind that you would get from like a diner. It's just little pieces of chicken breast. There's no seasoning on them. And they're not dry, but the honey mustard steals the show here. And it just makes it like, if I was hungry, and you pay like $8 for this big thing of fries with the chicken fingers, I wouldn't be mad at it. The honey mustard itself, I would give an 8.8. I've had better, but it is really good. Again, I prefer the spicy brown. It's got that Dijon, but it's more mustard than honey for people. Some people like their honey mustard sweeter. I prefer the mustard. Just so if you go, so you know. But adding the fries to this and the honey mustard, the meal itself, I'm not mad at it. I would give it a 6.5 out of 10. Like, there's nothing special, but when you add the honey mustard in, it brings it from what would be like a 5 to a 6.5, because the honey mustard is that good. It is good. I might just save the damn honey mustard to tell you the truth. This one is for me. Sounded like something I would like, so I did that. It's a brisket sandwich. So they got their own brisket that they do with ooh, that smells really good. There's a gravy on this that like, the smell is serious. Ooh, wait a minute. So this one costs $11. It's on the long roll, and it's got brisket, sauteed onions, gravy, and some provolone cheese. You saw that provolone cheese pull. It says on the menu, very tender. So it does look tender though. A really thin brisket. Really thin. Like, they left the fat cap on. Not completely, but there is a little bit of it on there. As it should be. That's how I'd want it. Again, just solid. Like, they put like the perfect amount of gravy on here that it's not dripping with gravy, but it's in every single bite. The amount of provolone, and I love the sweetness that you get from that sauteed onion. It's such a simple sandwich, but this is one of those places that if I'm in the area and I just want lunch, like I'll tear this, I'm sorry for cursing, I'll tear this sandwich apart. With the fries, ooh, that crispy one's fire though. They got, if I go again, I'm asking to make all the fries well done. That crispy one was hitting. Yeah. Hold up. Yeah, I'll tear this. This is like a lunchtime special right here. Again. I'm not going to sit here and say it's the greatest sandwich I'll ever have. But I'm in no way saying it's a bad sandwich. It's a very, very good sandwich. There's not a lot going on in it, but the deep, rich flavor in that gravy with the tender brisket, it really is tender. Big ass sandwich. And these fries. The fries are good the more you eat them because of the amount of salt and pepper that's on them. Like, and it just pairs really well with the sandwich. But you see this bite right here with the gravy? Like, they put a lot in here, but it's not like falling all over the place, which is crazy. Yeah, stop eating, bro. That's good. That brisket with the gravy combo is that gives it 8.5 out of 10. I know people, oh, when's giving none? I kind of just explained it. Rated against every sandwich I've ever had again, an 8.5 is high. This ain't a chain scale. This is a scale. This is a real deal right here. It's good. Really good. And finally, there's no way I'm going to a deli without getting an Italian. So I got their spicy Italian. We'll see. I got their spicy Italian. Theirs is a little different from most spicy Italians that I've ever gotten. Most spicy Italians I get have sopressata. I think it's sopressata, like the real version, which is like a spicier salami type of thing. This one has hot ham. It doesn't have sopressata, which is fine. It's just different. So the hot ham, prosciutto, gabagool or capicola, I'm trying, provolone, regular salami, and you get whatever you want on it. So I did tomato, oil, and vinegar. I try not to do raw onions in the car, and I don't like lettuce on my subs. I just think it takes away from it. At first impression, their roll is a decent roll, and I usually, the sandwiches that I get have way more deli meat than this. That's the two things just right off the bat. And I do not get mayo on an Italian, personally. Most people I know don't. You can, though. I don't care if you do. Just not for me. The cold cuts are good. The bread holds up well. I know the little puffy people in here gonna say something, so, but it needs more meat. There's just not enough meat in here. Now, this cost $11. My favorite sandwich ever, which I got last week, 2 weeks ago, from Rose's, also cost $11. And there's way more meat than this. So it's just missing that. I like the layer of the provolone on here, though. Again, this is the first thing I've had from here. It's like, okay. Look, at least the cold cuts are good, but for what I look for in a sandwich, it doesn't have all that stuff. But when you pair it with the fries, once again, that salt and pepper kind of wakes it up. But if I'm being real, and this isn't a bad thing because it's not a bad sandwich, but of all the delis I've done so far, this is my least favorite Italian. I just think you got to pump up the volume on the amount of meat that you get. And you might be in business, but everything else about it is just fine. It's not bad. It's definitely not like elite, but it's good. Like, I would not eat this. If I'm going there, the brisket would be the one that I would get. I would give this a 6.8 out of 10. Like most delis, it's going to always depend on what you like, especially around here, very similar to pizza. There are a ton of delis in Bergen County. I did a few of them back in the day. Again, the videos didn't do as well, but I wanted to see how it would do this time, and I wanted to try that sandwich for sure. The sandwich is really good, especially that Thanksgiving one and the brisket. If you get that and the fries, you got yourself a nice little meal. Do I think it's the best deli the way other people do? No, I don't, but do I think it's a good deli? Absolutely. If I lived like in the immediate area, I would 100% go there. And I'm not joking when I tell you that I know multiple people that swear by it. I guess I got to take them to the delis with me. But again, that's an arguing point in Jersey, so I'm not mad at that. But other than that, we are ramping up towards the Thanksgiving season. A lot of people go right from Halloween to Christmas. In fact, there's a house, I'm around a corner, that has Christmas stuff up already. And I love Thanksgiving. Football and food is just like right up my alley, so I'm here for it. You're going to see in the next couple of weeks, I'm trying to do a little bit of Thanksgiving themed stuff. So anybody who's interested in that, I'm excited to do that. I got some stuff that I ordered, as well as I'm looking around the area if they have some Thanksgiving theme meal. This was the first one that popped up, so that was where the idea came from. But I'm not going to sit here and yap all day for y'all, because I know some of y'all get tired of me talking. Don't worry, there'll be more videos of it, but not today. This is my compromise. And we'll be back tomorrow. More content, man. The hand signs, they made it to YouTube.